welcome to the Novata Human Resources Management System. A system that provides your company with the capability to manage and administer the complete employee life cycle for your human resources organization. There are 4 core modules within the Human Resources Management System: applicant tracking, employee appraisal, and work schedule and time management. The 4th module is the administration module. This module provides a few key people within the organization the overall system administration responsibility to manage, administer, and configure the human resources management system to meet specific needs and requirements of the organization. In this demonstration, we will discuss how a company can manage and control their human resources management system through the HRMS administration module. The management and control being provided by a secure administration site, with access to the site being restricted to designated company employees, who either have system administration responsibilities or management personnel who require access to manage their employees. In addition, the HRMS administration site provides a company the opportunity to customize their site to meet their requirements. For example, field names can be changed to reflect naming conventions used by the company. Field displays on forms such as appraisals, online applications, or employee reports can be selected by the company. Company standards such as work schedules, leave accruals, holiday dates, and pay periods can be created and maintained by the company. The HRMS administrative staff can likewise manage and control the company's website. For example, the color scheme of the website, the minimum and maximum number of characters for a password, and the number of months that should be displayed on an employee calendar. This represents just 3 of the many website settings that the company can manage and control themselves without having to rely on outside consultants to perform these functions. The HRMS administration site is managed and controlled by a set of discrete tabs as displayed in the screen. Although this display lists all of the HRMS administration site tabs, the company has the option to restrict access to selected individuals for selected tabs. Although many of these tabs are self-explanatory, we will focus on those specific tabs which govern the overall framework of the HRMS system for the company. There is one common element among all the tabs, and that is the ability to add, update, search, or delete data entries within each of the tabs. The Job Position tab is the most critical component of the HRMS as it defines each work position in the organization as it relates to the job duties and responsibilities, qualifications and requirements, specific skill sets and competencies, and areas of expertise. It is the primary form for advertising new or replacement positions within the company, recruiting applicants as potential candidates for these new replacement positions, evaluating and ranking applicants through the hiring matrix, defining all attributes associated with an employee's position for which candidates will be evaluated as to their suitability, and serving as a primary input to the employee appraisal. The HRMS uses 2 categories of attributes in creating a job position. The first category of attributes will be classified as general attributes, and it contains those attributes which could apply to all job positions within the company. The second category would be classified as specific attributes and would be specific to an individual job position within the company. Once these building blocks are created by the HR administrative staff, then the staff authorized to create and/or maintain job positions can do so through a simple selection process of these building blocks. We will provide an example of both the general attributes and job position specific attributes over the next several displays. The example of the job position general attributes would be departments. Since every job position must be assigned a department, the staff member responsible for creating the job position would simply select the applicable department from the drop-down list of all departments within the company. This display provides an example of a job position specific attribute. The details for the duty complete billing worksheet providing a description of the job duties, job duty category and the positions in which this duty is associated. By selecting the applicable job position general attributes and specific attributes, a comprehensive job position is then created and stored in the database. The HRMS System Administration Manual contains detailed instructions on the creation and maintenance of job position general attributes and job position specific attributes and how these building blocks are used to create the job position. After selecting the combination of job position general attributes and specific attributes, the staff member responsible for creating the job position can review the overall job position by selecting Job Position tab, Administrative Job Position sub-tab. Select the option to view job position from the drop-down box of positions. Select Customer Service Attendant and select View Job Position. This screen and the following screen display all the attributes associated with the job position of Customer Service Attendant. Please note that the current available positions are 0, which indicates that no job openings are currently available for the job position of Customer Service Attendant. For historical record-keeping purposes, this job position display does indicate that there was a position available and that the job position opening was posted on the company homepage beginning September 15, 2013 and remained on the company homepage until January 15, 2014. This second screen, which is actually a continuation of the previous screen and contains information specific to the job position such as geographic location, duties, associated language information, and other attributes which are specific to the job position of Customer Service Attendant. As mentioned earlier in this presentation, one of the objectives of the HRMS administration module is the ability to provide local control and administration of the system to the company's human resources and management staff, thereby significantly minimizing or possibly eliminating any requirement for the company to bring in outside resources to make changes to their system. This locals control is provided by 3 customization options available within the HRMS administration module. The first being the ability of the company to define how the field should be displayed on the HRMS screens. The second option being the ability for the company to determine what fields should be displayed on the 3 employee tabs: appraisals, work schedules, applications, job positions, office locations, and payroll. The third customization option being the ability for the human resources staff and management staff to create the standard reports and user-defined reports without the need for the IT resources or external consulting resources. We will provide an example for each of these 3 options on the following displays. The first customization option we will discuss is the ability to change the field displayed text. The staff responsible for determining how the field names should be displayed on the screen would select the Languages tab and Search Languages sub-tab. The following screen would then be displayed. The system provides the option to search on either the field name or the field displayed text. The field name being how the data field is actually defined within the database, with the field displayed text being how the field is displayed on the screen to the user. In our example, we will search by field displayed text. We would then enter national ID in the phrase box to search for all displayed text, which includes the phrase national ID. Select search language and the following screen is displayed. This screen indicates that only one field display text contains the term national ID. Select on National ID and the following screen is displayed. This screen identifies the table name where the data field is actually stored in a database, the field name associated with the data field, and of course the field displayed text of National ID. Only the field displayed text can be changed, neither the table name nor the field name can be modified. Select Update this phrase and the following screen is displayed. Using the Backspace tab, delete the phrase's national identification. In our example, we will replace the phrase national identification with the phrase country identification. Select Update phrase and the displayed text of national identification will now be shown as country identification within the system. A confirmation that the update has taken place will be provided. Although our example was the changing of field text displays in English, the company can likewise have field names displayed in other languages. The second customization option provided by the HRMS administration module is the ability to select the fields that should be displayed on various listings or forms within a company. In our example, we will use one of the 3 employee tabs to demonstrate how the fields can be selected for display. The staff members responsible for maintaining the employee database would select the Employees tab and Display Information sub-tab. The staff members responsible for maintaining the employee database would simply select Yes to display the field, or No, not to display the field on all employee listings or forms. Please note that any displayed text changes that were made as a result of using customization option number 1 would be displayed on the screen. For this demonstration, we actually had to have 6 separate displays reflect the large number of fields available within the employee database. This large number of fields should accommodate and support any specific country requirements for maintaining employee information. Once a staff member selects the applicable yes or no answers and selects Update Display Information, and the field displays for the employee database will be updated. As a result of selecting either yes or no on the field display for employees, when a listing of employee is provided, just those fields identified with a yes option would be displayed as shown on the screen. The third customization option available within the HRMS administration module is the creation of both standard and user-defined reports. To demonstrate the report customization option, we will step through the process to create an ad hoc employee report. Selecting the Employee tab, Report Employee sub-tab would display the following screen. The report selection screen provides the option to either select an existing employee report, or to create a new report. In our example, we will create a new report. This is done by selecting Create a Report. This screen displays the 12 categories of data as it relates to employee information. In our ad hoc report selection, we will focus on data fields associated with employee information, payroll information, and job information. Select Make Ad hoc report selections, and the fields associated with these 3 categories of information will be displayed. We then simply select the fields which we would like to display on the report, those fields likewise being available to use as selection criteria. A total of 7 fields have been selected to be displayed on the report. 1 or more of these 7 fields can likewise be used as selection criteria in creating the report. Select Ad hoc report selections to continue the process of creating an ad hoc report. This next screen provides 2 options in formatting the ad hoc report. The first option being the display order of the field headings, the second option being the sort order of the records selected for the report. In our example, we have identified the display order of the 7 fields selected for the report, with the sorting being strictly by last name only. Please note, for all 7 fields to be identified and listed on the report, they must be assigned a display order. For example, although date hired was a field we initially selected to be on the report, if we omit that from being in the display order, the date hired field will not be displayed on the report. Select Ad hoc Report Selections to move to the next step in creating the ad hoc report. The last step in creating the ad hoc report would be the identification of the selection criteria used to screen the data. In our example, we only want employees who are managers or supervisors. Select Ad hoc Report Selections and our ad hoc report is created. In our test database, only one employee, Test 4, is the only manager or supervisor. Please note the office name in red at the top of the report. If in fact the company has multiple office names, this report can be run for each selected office as indicated by the drop-down box. If there are multiple offices, select the office name in the drop-down box and select Make Selection to run the report for that office. Once the report is created, the report can be saved or emailed by clicking the applicable tabs. In our example, we will select Save Report. Since we have indicated that we wanted to save the report, we would enter the report name. In our example, Test Report 2. We then select a viewing type, either private or public, from the drop-down box. If the person creating report selects private, only that person will have access to the report. If the viewing type public is selected, to any staff member who has access to the HRMS administration module, the report tab for employees would have access to view this report. In our example, we will select a viewing type as private. The final step in saving the ad hoc report would be to associate the report with one of the 5 section names as displayed in the drop-down box. In our example, we'll associate this report with the section entitled Employee Information. Select Save Report Information in the following screen is displayed to confirm the test report 2 has been saved. Although this demonstration has focused on specific features and customization options of the Human Resources Management System Administration module, the module also provides record-keeping and other specific functions vital to the human resources organization. For example, the scheduling of and feedback on applicant interviews and exit interviews. As mentioned earlier, the ability to add, update, search, or delete data entries within each of the menu tabs. This one module managing the overall system architecture to support your entire human resources organization. This concludes the demonstration of the Human Resources Management System Administration module. Should you have any questions about this demonstration, please contact your local account rep, or you may email K.H. Taylor@novata.com as shown on the screen. We would refer this information to your local account representative. Thank you for your interest in our human resources management system.